Hi Cancer, my name is Summer. Welcome to Summertime Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for January 2020, just to see what, energies you can be expecting to experience this month. So I'm going to be pulling from a couple of different oracle decks, as well as tarot. I'm going to pull some advice for you as well for this month. And then I'm going to finish things off with a final message from an oracle deck. And then I'm going to also pull some crystal cards for you to see what crystals you can work with this month to help you, be the best you. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Right. So we have here Plato, student of the universe. I kind of see this card as like you this month exploring different modes of thought, different ways of seeing things, questioning things, coming up with your own ideas about your path or what it is you want, where you're going, where you're headed. Also, I kind of see it as you coming into a space where when you look back, you have a deeper understanding, a deeper knowing about like what has transpired so far. So you could be looking back this month, because it is the beginning of the new year. Could be looking back at, 2019, gaining some insight about yourself, about everything that has transpired, and looking at it differently. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else comes out. All right. Alright, so the bottom of the deck, we have Love Begins. So this is the Ace of Cups. Okay. So you have here Destiny, Awareness, Solitude, and Wisdom. So these are all major arcana cards. Holy smokes, you guys! With the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I already showed you guys that. So being that all of your cards are major arcana, you could really, wow. With this, beside this Play-Doh, it's really giving me like enlightenment. Like it's almost like you stepped into this new year. Like, what do they say? New year, new me? Like, for real. And it's like you have this kind of awareness right? This new understanding, because look at that. And see the two circles around them? Oh no, I dropped the card. I dropped the card. That's okay. Yeah, you totally have like this new awareness, and it's brought you to this space where you kind of you have this new understanding of yourself, and yeah, what you've been through, what you've been doing up until this point, understanding like a new understanding about everything that has happened so far. Almost like, okay, everything that has happened so far has brought me to this space of being open to receiving new abundance, kind of like. And then I dropped the awareness card, so that's like the magician. So really understanding your power and seeing how everything you have done thus far has brought you here, which it seems like has given you this kind of look. I'm looking at his smug face. He's like, oh yeah, I got this. I know what I'm doing. It's about to pop off. Like this year's, it seems like this year's about to pop off for y'all. Right? Because you could be spending some time alone, understanding yourself, understanding, I'm looking at it and I see this book, like the play-by-play. It's like you've been looking over, yourself and coming to this real understanding of who you are and what you want and what needs to change going forward so that, yeah, because we have these two, right? What needs to change going forward? What can stay and what can go? And it's like almost you're in this space where it's like you're kind of above it all and you're no longer in this space where it's like, oh, too afraid to like move things around. But now you have this kind of higher perspective to where, oh yeah, I can move this around and I can do this and I can do that. I don't have to continue the way that I've been continuing. I can change some things. I can create more for myself. I can do more for myself. Right? Because you have this new opportunity, this new, I kind of see this as like this new excitement, this kind of cleansing, like you've been like cleansing yourself of all the stuff that has been going on. Like you could have, when I look at this, because I see a rainbow, and the rainbow for me is always like you've been in a sad space, but now you kind of come out. You've cried your tears, and you look up and you see a rainbow, and you're like, oh yes, it's about to be good, right? You've cried your tears. You're no longer sad. You're no longer like disappointed. Now you realize, okay, that's done. Now it's time to do something different going forward. But I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards from the Spirit Messages Oracle. See what kind of Spirit Messages come up for you guys. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. And I'm like hearing the song, what by what's her name? This is bad. Why I can't remember her name? Hold on, y'all. It's like, I'm not gonna cry, 'cause you're not worth my tears. What's her name? Mary J. Blige. There we go. That's the song I'm hearing. It's almost like Like, there's no reason to cry anymore because you've gotten the wisdom from whatever transpired, 2019. Right? Not gonna cry no more. I got it. It's cool. We, we rolling. We flowing. 2020. So you got here, stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Okay, let's see what else comes out. It's almost like you understand, like you've gotten to a place where you understand your emotions now, and you're no longer fighting them. It's like, I get it. Okay. Now it's time for me to do something about it. Kind of thing. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. So we have here serenity. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. All right. Then we have reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits of learning. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Yeah, it looks like you guys, with this Ace of Cups, you might have already done this cleansing, or you're in the process of doing this cleansing old patterns, old folks that, old modes of thought with this Play-Doh, right? And now you're in a space where it's like you've cleansed all that out, or you're cleansing all that out so that you can open yourself up to the new with this destiny, to the new, right? And then, yeah. The last card that came out, new beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Yeah. And that's making me want to say, like, because with this cleansing and this purging, sometimes we get in the space where we've cleansed or we're in the process of cleansing and we kind of like get fearful and we want to go back to what it is we know, right? And it's like, oh my gosh, this is new, this is different. And we kind of revisit those old modes of thought or those old feelings. And I want to say, like, that's okay, but no, that's a part of cleansing. That's a part of like this new cycle. It's going to take you some time to get into this new space, and that's okay. It doesn't happen overnight. So just be patient with yourself and know that as you're cleansing and as you're getting into this new space, some old stuff may come up. And it's just about dealing with it the best way you can, not trying to like, oh, I'm done with that. Skirt, and like kind of put up your blockers and be fearful. Like, you might get triggered, and that's okay. It's kind of a part of the change, or the test, as they call it, right? So don't get kind of caught up in that, or get scared and then go back to, or revert back to the old way of doing things. No, it's time for the new. So open yourself up to the new. So, like, you know, spend some time this month getting to know yourself, and like, I don't want to say revisiting those parts of yourself that, you know, you want to change, but like looking at yourself and being honest about, you know, the things that you want to change, and really putting in the work to clear out that old stuff. And when it if, you know, old stuff comes up again, you know, don't get scared or don't get frustrated. Just, you know, let it ease its way out. It's just trying to ease its way out. That's all. But let's go ahead and pull some cards from the Wild Offering deck for some words of wisdom for you guys for this month. Let's see. What words of wisdom do you have for Cancer for January 2020? That song is really playing in my head. I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry, 'cause you're not worth my tears. If you need to cry, cry it out, babe. It's okay. Okay? Cry it out. Let them tears flow. That's a part of cleansing too, right? We kind of like get in this space of, oh my gosh, I can't cry. Right? No. Let the tears fall. Stop trying to stop yourself from crying. You need to cry. It's not bad to cry, okay? Cry. You might get a headache afterwards, but you'll feel a little bit better, okay? Okay. So we have positivity. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. I feel that. Then we have travel. Let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. Yeah, that's really about going with the flow. Going with the flow. Okay. Then self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that comes to me. Alright, let's see what else comes out. Okay. Bottom of the deck we have true love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner, but the sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. Okay. And then the other cards that fell out were self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. And impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Okay. And what I get from these cards when I look at them side by side is really like being not only honest with yourself about how things are going or what's going on or what has happened, but also being compassionate towards yourself, and not trying to like push yourself along with this process that you're undergoing, this change, this cleansing, this kind of purging of the old that you're going through. And like, you can be like really impatient at this time, like, oh my gosh, I just want it to be over, I just want to get into this new swing of things. But it's like, it takes time, and it's okay for, roadblocks or like little bad feelings to come up. Don't like harp on yourself for not being where it is you want to be or where it is you see yourself, right? Because things take time, and anything that's kind of coming up or slowing you down along the way is there to help you. Like, as they say, what is it? What you're going through now is preparing you for the future, right? So if something comes up where it's like, oh, a trigger or something, it's there so that once you finally get to this new space that you want to be in, that stuff doesn't bother you anymore. But the fact that it's still triggering you now is letting you know that, oh, this is something that I still need to work on. This is something that I need to get better with so that I can get into the swing of things, right? So that when I actually get to where I want to be, it's no longer like that stuff is no longer a problem for me, right? But I'm going to pull a card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle to see what energy you can, situate yourself into this month so that it'll be free flowing and easy going. All right, let's see what energy Cancer can tap into for January 2020 to help them along their way. Woo! Okay, those two want to come out. All right. So I wanted to look at the bottom. So Kathumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Look at that. Whoa, that's crazy, you guys. Look at this. You see that? Okay, with the circle around the head. That's crazy. That's where you're at. Alright, so let's see the cards that came out. We have here Odin, Psychic Insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Okay, and then Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Wow, you guys have all these things with the circle around the head. Do all of these have circles around the head? Yeah, they do. Sorry. Not all. Not all of them, I don't think, but some of them do. Yeah, a good amount of them do, though. But let's see. So with this, I'm really getting controlling your thoughts, right? Whenever those, because with this card, this Odin card, you see like the dark in the back. What I get from that is like, at any time with this Horus, control your thoughts, right? Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. What you think is what how you see the world and what's being manifested and created for you. So if you get in a space where your thoughts are negative, that's going to be what you create. So it's really about this month really mastering your thoughts. So not allowing those fears, those pains, those hurts, or those negative, feelings or thoughts that, may still be within you, that you're still cleaning and purging out, to kind of cloud your vision and cloud the way you're seeing things, right? And so I'm going to pull some tarot cards for advice. Let's see what advice you have for Cancer. Okay, bottom of the deck we have here 3 of air. So 3 of swords, yeah. You could be coming out of a space that's really, you know, painful, hurtful, sad. That's why that Not Gonna Cry song is playing in my head right now. But you got the Wheel of Fortune here twice. So it's like, this advice, I see this. You got, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read it off. You got the 6 of Fire or the 6 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 9 of Earth. And what I get from this is really, what I'm hearing is it's nothing but space and opportunity. Right? It's kind of like with this 9 of the card fell, sorry. With this 9 of Pentacles, it's almost like you're working and crafting, like crafting yourself, working on yourself. And it's like with this Wheel of Fortune here. I'm sorry. Things are coming into my head. But this Wheel of Fortune is almost like you get to choose what direction you want it to go in. You get to choose how much effort you're putting in. And however much effort you put in is what you're going to get out, kind of thing. Like what they always say in school, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't get like that in a negative way, but it's like with this 6 of Fire here, it's like you've come a long way. So don't be hard on yourself or feel like you have to do a lot or move too fast or keep working and striving and putting in all that extra work, because it's like with this 9 of Pentacles, you have already put in a lot of work, and that's going to show itself in this new cycle. So like, be easy on yourself, allow things to, you know, manifest as they do, and don't harp on yourself, but allow things to come as they do, right? I'm also getting like with this Wheel of Fortune, it's going to take some time for things to concrete themselves and to come together exactly how you want them to. I'm trying to figure out what this is in my head. Oh, it's the song Lose Yourself by Eminem. I just keep hearing him saying one chance, one opportunity. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. Okay. It was in my head and I couldn't figure out what that was. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. So what I'm getting from that is really lose yourself in yourself. Like, this is your opportunity to like really focus on yourself, really get yourself to where it is you want to be, right? And it's like you've already done so much. You've already done so much, so don't stop now. Don't stop now. Right? Wow, that was crazy. I couldn't figure out what that was. I'm like, what is this? I didn't know. But now I get it now. Get it? I'm sorry, you guys. But yeah. Yeah. And I'm also getting with that song, like, don't revert back to the old ways out of like fear or complacency with this Six of Wands, right? Oh, like, oh, I've made it thus far, so like I ain't gotta do nothing else. Sorry to tell you, but right, you're at the 9, but you want the 10. Don't just like be like, oh, this is good enough. No. Go hard and go home. No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Only if you want to, man. But take your time, right? Don't force it. Don't rush it, right? Because it's not fun when you rushing things. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a final message from the Isis Oracle. Let's see what comes out for you guys. Let's see. What's the final message for Cancer for January 2020? I'm really getting also, I want to say this, like, it's like you're worth it. I'm hearing, maybe it's Maybelline, you're worth it, man. Everything that you've been through, everything you've been through, everything you've been doing has been for you. This is for your growth, your benefit, right? So don't, like, take the easy way out is what I want to say. Don't just be like, oh, well, no, you're worth it, man. Keep going. Don't give up now. It might be hard, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Alright? Let's see. I have to say this because this song is in my head now. I'm also hearing It Don't Hurt Now by Teddy Pendergrass. Yeah. Because I feel like that's where you guys are getting towards. And it might be like you're feeling like, oh my gosh, it's so hard right now. It hurts so much right now, especially with this Three of Swords, right? It's like kind of like a sore wound. Like, I don't want to do that no more because it's a little painful. But like, just realize once you keep going, you keep putting in that work, you're going to get to a point where it don't hurt no more. It don't hurt now. No, not now. Okay, go listen to that song. If you're heartbroken right now, if somebody broke your heart, like, I'm not even I'm not even playing no games, bruh. I'm not being funny. If like you're heartbroken, if somebody broke your heart, if like you had to leave some kind of relationship behind, right, at the end of last year, or just in last year in general, and you're still working through that pain, still working on getting yourself together, go listen to Teddy Pendergrass. It Don't Hurt Now. Right? Because you're going to be there soon. What's the final message for Cancer? Thank you. Thank you kindly. You got here Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Okay, it says, Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is an empowerment of all other oracles in this deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. Let's see. Syrian energy takes the inner path and the spiritual healing journey into a whole new stratosphere. It is a wise, ancient, and extremely high vibrational energy. It takes a certain level of soul evolution to be able to consciously register Syrian light and transmit it on this planet. The heart in question must be able to consciously cultivate unconditional love for it to occur. However, we can still receive Syrian light and healing assistance, even if we are still learning to more consistently come from unconditional love. We will feel it more and more strongly as we grow. I've been having a hard time reading today. I'm sorry. We will feel it more and more strongly as we grow spiritually, but even in our learning phase, we can open our hearts to this divine celestial goddess and allow her through her priestess Lady Isis to bless us with genuine spiritual gifts. Goddess Sirius through her priestess Lady Isis is reaching to you now. She has offerings of great spiritual support and a message that there is something significant that you need to be aware of in your life right now too. Accepting celestial assistance in unconditional love of Sirius will help you now. To receive the assistance, you can choose to surrender into your heart and allow divine love to infuse and heal, direct, and unfold all aspects of your life and growth. It is total trust and surrender, with absolute faith that even unexpected twists and turns will be leading you in the best direction. Advanced souls are capable of feeling and receiving the high vibrational love from the Sirian star system more consciously and consistently. It can come to feel like a perpetual spiritual sun above the crown of your head, nourishing you with light at all times, causing your own soul light to grow brighter. As you surrender into your heart, your soul light will feel more and more palpable to you. The gifts of Sirius flow into the soul like a cup receiving divine nectar. The more aware and connected you are to your soul, the more conscious you will be in recognizing the blessed effects of Sirian light in your life. The priestess Lady Isis wishes to help your soul connect with Sirius and you to connect with your soul so that the full blessing of the celestial star goddess can nourish and transform your life, allowing its course to run true to your real and genuine divine passions, even if you aren't sure what those passions are as yet. Your soul knows, and Sirian energy helps your soul to be itself on this planet. Sirius brings blessings of heightened intuition, refined soul healing ability, and closer connection to your soul and the Lady Isis too. If you have been questioning your evolution, starting to wonder if you are really just at the beginning of the path, or not really an initiation at all, then this card is a divine acknowledgement of the power, light, and evolution of your soul vibration, that there is refinement and advancement there. This is not grandiose. In fact, the way to know whether this guidance is genuinely for you is that you will feel peaceful and humble within as you receive the guidance. You will feel gently validated and affirmed within, not puffed up with false pride or ego. You will feel inspired and uplifted to continue with your inner work, not in need of telling others how advanced you are spiritually. If you feel inflated or better than others in any way, this is not the guidance for you, at least at this time. Instead, the guidance for you is to realize that you are beautiful, you are worthy, and the part of you that is comparing yourself to others, hoping to find that you are better, is suffering from an emptiness within that doesn't know that you are beautiful and worthy. It is wiser to spend some time filling that inner emptiness with your own acknowledgement of your worth than trying to trump others. Better to go inside the emptiness until you find the seed of love and light within than to seek external appearances to make you heal. The latter just won't work. All right. So, that was the message. Let's go ahead and pull... Sorry, my elbow itches. Some crystal cards. Let's see what crystals you can work with this month. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have Preunite, Release, Declutter. Now that's for the heart chakra. So, yeah, you could be in a space where you need to clear off that heart chakra. With this 3 of air here, yeah. Clear it on out. It's all good. It's all good. Clear it out. No judgment. All right, so you have, well, if you don't have any of these crystals, you don't have to buy them, but if you feel called to and you really want to work with this crystal alone, that's cool too. But otherwise, you can just come back to this video, fast forward to the part with the crystal you want to work with, and really tap into the energy from the video, okay? So you have Peridot, Teach, that's also the heart chakra. Then we have here Aquamarine, Courage, throat chakra. Okay. Ooh. Chaya Stolite, past loved ones, root chakra. I probably messed that all up. Fuchsite, healing, heart chakra. You have a lot of heart chakra cards here for you. Bloodstone, detoxifying root, heart, and sacral chakras. And hematite, mental strength, root chakra. All right, but that's all I have for you. I'm sorry, Cancer. I hope, that helped in some way. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this message resonated for you. And again, thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon.